for deltoids are muscles on the shoulder. They attach up here and go down into the humerus. You have an anterior, a middle, and a posterior portion of the deltoids. Usually when people do push-ups, bench press, stuff like that, they'll get a little sore. They go all the way down towards here. You can grab around the shoulder. Even some of this feels good, but I find it really easy to wear my hands out working that way. So I'm going to hook Josh's arm, and I'm going to lift my leg, and I'm going to see if, based on his height, I want his elbow to fall down below, and he is, below his shoulder. It means his arm can fall open. Is that too much pressure underneath there, Josh?
No, it feels good.
What this does is it opens up his shoulder right here so that I can balance my weight and then come in with a broad forearm. I can feel the junction of this bony portion of the shoulder. I don't want to press directly on that, even though I could use my fingers at that connection point. I want to be just below it into this soft flesh around the humerus. And I'm going to put some pressure right, he feels a little more dense right in the middle, right there. How's that?
That's good.
Is that too much?
No, I can take a little more.
Okay, a little bit more. Let me see if I can lean in. There we go.
That's good.
I'm always trying to stack my shoulder above my elbow so gravity just pulls me in. I'm going to hold here, and I'm going to engage a little bit of what I consider a pin and stretch or some mobilization. I'm going to slowly mobilize. Too much?
No, it's good.
Got a little bit of roll, I think, underneath his bicep right there. I'm going to see what happens if it rolls the other way. Too much?
That's intense.
Okay. It was a little intense here. I'm going to roll him. How about there? Good? Just using two fingers just to roll him back just a little bit. I can jostle side to side, back and forth, over that portion of the deltoid. I'm always trying to find a way to work easily. If I'm pressing down on my forearm here, this gives a little bit more compression. How's that?
Good.
Good? Not too much underneath the arm either? Okay. Back and forth. Cross fiber with the fiber. Then I move a little bit towards the front. I'm going to see. I'm almost like pushing his shoulder back so I get a little more space here. I want to see towards the anterior. How's that?
Oh, that's a really good spot.
Okay,
That's even more intense.
He likes this one. He says it's even more intense. How's that there?
It's good.
Do you see the movement along with the compression? You'll start to add this stuff in. This is where Thai massage and what I do in reboot sessions gets really complex because there's so much capacity for movement. Right there? Okay, now if I let you hang out, is that good?
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I'm going to hold you here. I want you to move your arm around for me. You tell me, where do you want to go? Right there. And I'm going to back off just for a second. Because I'm underneath his arm, there's also cardiovascular and nerve supply. He probably got a little bit of a flush after I did that. When my thigh is underneath his arm, it's going to put a little bit of pressure into this. So it's a big, broad structure. It's okay temporarily, but I wouldn't want to keep it for more than 5 minutes or so. He's now moving his arm around, just seeing how it feels. It's not uncommon for me to then come in and start to address this in a sharper way with my thumbs. And it's nice now because this feels much more softened than it did initially. I can always change my position, and I can try this in several ways. I can switch my body mechanics and see, am I able to come in from the opposite side, same thing, but now I want to work in the anterior portion. Right? How's that there?
Ooh, that's good.
Okay. Not too sharp?
No, it's good.
Okay. You can change the position any way needed. It's going to depend on your body height, the length of your legs, their torso length, how tall or short they are. You can change the body mechanics. How does that feel there?
Feels good.
Okay. If
It's more intense as you move towards me.
Okay. More medial, more intense, he says. Right there. How's that?
That's better.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna shift him again. Too much?
It's okay.
What happens when I pull you up this way?
Less.
Less? Okay. What about this way?
Not as much. When you press down, it got more intense.
Okay. When I press down, it's like pulling him up into my forearm and elbow. He got more. I'm just testing his range of motion as I move through. I just wanted to show that as an alternate option. The work is really versatile, and it just continues to change as I play with it over the years. This feels much more soft than when we started. I'm able to sink down, right there. Ooh, right into, yeah. Oh, right in there. And the thing is, if I would have started just diving into that, it might have been too much. But what we've done is we've softened these superficial layers to sink down a bit more deeply. I would continue following that line of tension to continue working on his arm. It's an easy way to work deltoids. If you're a massage therapist, get off the table, reboot, embrace the mat. Don't forget to subscribe, yo.